I go by Kim. I am going to talk a little bit about myself, and then I'll tell you about my career. And finally, I want to talk about some of my hopes for this course. First of all, I can tell you I'm from North Carolina, specifically Hickory, North Carolina. North Carolina's a Tar Heel state. I'm not a basketball fan, unless you count my son Liam's basketball team. Liam is 9 and he is learning to play basketball, and I'm so enjoying watching those little guys go at it on the basketball court. It gets pretty ugly sometimes, but anyway, I live in Hickory, like I said. Hickory is known for furniture, high-end furniture specifically, and the industry really took a hit when the economy went belly up. So the area currently has a pretty high unemployment rate based on the national unemployment rate. For me, that's good because I teach community college. So we have a lot of folks coming in looking to retrain for a second career. My hobbies are when I'm not in school. I've been so busy that I haven't been able to engage in my hobbies lately, but when I'm not in school, I love to travel, and I love to be outside. I really enjoy foreign movies, so those are some of the things I like. I have 2 boys. Liam is 9, Nolan is 7, and they keep me super busy. My husband Ryan is an ELCA pastor. He's a second career pastor, so I'm not a first career pastor's wife. So you can probably imagine what it's like to become a pastor's wife at the age of 40. I think I've often said that my policy is just to keep my mouth shut, but we're really enjoying it. And Ryan is very gifted at what he does. About my career, I teach music at community college. I'm responsible. My degree is a Master of Music and Vocal Performance, so I'm not music education. I don't teach elementary education. I'm specifically trained to teach advanced singers things like singing technique, languages. I teach in German, French, Italian, and English, and some Spanish. I also teach stage decorum, and I teach music theory. Students are coming to me more and more often knowing very little about music and the arts, so a lot of what I do is teaching rhythms and pitches and things like that. So, and I do enjoy teaching music theory, so that's good. I've been at my current job for about 8 years, and about 2 years ago I decided to also teach communication, to be a dual disciplined instructor. And so I will finish this fall. This is my very last course before I do my master's paper this summer. So I'm really excited about graduating. I will miss certainly the wonderful opportunity it is to exchange with such brilliant people, but my dreams are starting to be realized. I am going to teach communication in addition to what I already teach, so my schedule has doubled since I started the program, so I'm just busy and tired. So it's time to wrap things up with this degree. Speaking of which, I will teach my first communication class. It's a late start class, so it starts in February next month. And I'm very nervous because there's a public speaking component to that course, and I've never taken a public speaking class. My undergraduate is in music, and my graduate degree is in music, so that should be interesting. I'm nervous. In addition, most of my teaching is private lessons, so it's me, my accompanist, and the student. Compare that to what I will be doing in February, which is teaching a room full of 25 students. And I have 2 courses back to back. So that should be grueling, but I expect to learn a lot along the way, and I'm just going to do my very best. Which brings me to my goals for this class. I was so excited to see that there is a presentational component to this course. I desperately need that sort of training and can use it right away, which I think is the best way to learn. Um, Also, this will be my first business course of any sort, and at some point I may transition out of education to the corporate world. So I will definitely use these skills. I'm very excited about it. Finally, the communication technology is will be so important and so helpful for anybody, especially those of us who work in communications. So that's me. I'm excited and nervous about balancing everything, but just so pleased with the students in the class and certainly our instructor and the material.